So hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I have been gone for a little minute, but today I do want to go ahead and set up my budget planner for 2020. So if you're interested in going ahead and seeing that, just stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell for notifications of my next upload. So this is my budget planner for 2019. I started budgeting, don't mind that, my nephew was out of control this day. I started budgeting in January of 19 basically. I started on this journey, and we almost are full circle in terms of budgeting and seeing where we were at for the year. So this is how I set up my planner from the year before. As you can see, I didn't really keep up with it too great, but that's neither here or there. Hopefully I was still new to like the whole planner thing, so we'll get that together. That's one of my goals, and honestly it's probably not going to be any different. I bought this, when did I buy this planner? It was like an early Black Friday, so I have no idea why my my thing is bent and why it keeps sticking together, but we'll leave it. So this page, well, not that it's a page, but I do like to put my bill due dates on this actual little cover, the back of the cover, because I look at it as a dashboard. I won't do that right now. I'll go ahead and do that once I get into the video. Once I get further along, like closer to January, I'll go ahead and do that just to see where I end off at the year for that. And this is a deluxe monthly planner. If you don't know and you're new to the whole Erin Condren thing, that is what the last planner was. That's what I'm choosing to move forward in budgeting in. So I'll put my name later. I did go ahead and get the neutral just because the colorful for me with the extra note pages is not going to work. I can't do it. So I did go ahead and pick up the neutral because it was more my speed. So we're to the first page, which I already started doing some things. I'm sorry, I forgot to go ahead and get my little translucent dots. So these dots are from Planet Kate. Last year I just took a pen and circled in, but I just marked my pay dates on this page, and probably starting, that's what I'll be doing as far as tracking my pay days, just because certain months there are 5 weeks and I would get 5 paychecks, and certain months it will be 4. So I'm just gonna get my pen, which, where are you? My little pen that I like to use, which I don't see. Oh, here we are. About to get me tight. Sorry, I'm just pulling out my stickers because for the life of me, I can never just be put together, you know? I can never just be put together. I had a lot of things happening this week particularly to me that I have going on. I have like real life stuff going on. So So if I'm a little bit out of like more than usual, like out of sorts, that's mainly why. But yeah. So the whole purpose of me doing that was to get my pen, which I got. Okay, so I did end up using like different ones. So let's just see which I feel like, because some of them I'm just gonna use this to mark it, and I'm gonna put up here. I'm not gonna go ahead and cover and I'm just gonna put pay dates there. If I do decide to use like something else that's in a family of a different color, then I'll go ahead and do that. But just starting off, I just will be marking my pay dates. Not that, because I get paid every week and it's on the same day, I probably really don't have to do this, but it's just out of habit. I used to be salary where it was every 2 weeks, and it was not necessarily well, it was the same day. It was every other Friday, I guess. But it's important to me to know about that quote unquote extra check. So that's why I go ahead and do that. Now this page, I am going to be using to track my debt and track my credit score. So this is something that I did go ahead and do in my other planner, but I didn't, I tracked my credit score, but not really. I am on a journey of raising my credit score, and these stickers are some that I created myself. I do have a shop, a budgeting sticker shop, and I just made these stickers to go and fit inside these boxes, and this is like the neutral one. These aren't listed in the shop. What? What? You hungry? Okay, I'll fix you something. Go sit back down. Okay. Would you want oatmeal? Okay, I'll make you some. Huh? Okay, I'll make you some oatmeal. Go sit down. Sorry, I'm half-ass babysitting till my other sister gets here, I guess. I don't know where she's at. But in anywho terms, this... Huh? That's Paw Patrol not on the TV? All right, go sit down. In any event, I will be... Go sit down. Go watch TV. In any event, that's what I'll be doing here, is just tracking my credit score and my debt payments. Not my debt payments, but my debt tracker, like whatever it is for January, for instance, that I want to go ahead and pay off in my little like thing. And as far as like my credit score, I do want to go ahead and track that here. And these stickers would just mimic the neutral colors that's already inside the planner. Like I said, these aren't in the shop yet, but if you guys are interested in wanting these, just let me know down below and I'll go ahead and put them in the shop so that you could go ahead and pick them up. So I already just listed the months on here just because for size purposes. I don't care that they're this big, but you probably won't be getting them this huge because this is kind of big. And but for me, I don't really care. If it is that you want this size, I'll have it this size and probably like a smaller size, but that's only if it's like requested. So this page, obviously this is the page before the two planner pages. This will never change. This will be my sinking funds page. I do like all my sinking funds and what it is that I'm gonna put inside there, and any deductions or anything that I make from there. This is what this page is gonna be. I haven't set it up for January yet, just because I do make separate videos in doing that. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, once again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, just so you can see how I set my sinking funds up and everything like that. It will be a little different this year, just because I've been following almost the same thing for the whole year, but I do think that I'm going to switch it up coming into the new year. So just stay tuned for all my budgeted videos that's coming out. So now when we get to these pages, this was not in the old Deluxe monthly. I'll go ahead and pull mine out. Before the month, you just had your little dashboard page. You had that first page that started the month, and then you went right into the calendar view. So this was a little bit difficult for me in terms of what it is that I wanted to do. So I decided to, I came up with some things, and we're gonna see what I came up with right now. So like I said, I do have a sticker shop. So I did go ahead and make me some little things to cover up some things that I don't like. Now I do have 2 different stickers, so we'll just see how this goes. So I have this first sticker, which I kind of like the way that that looks, only we have like that little hexagon up there. And I was just trying out some things to see which one that I like. And then I have this one, which I feel like is too big. It just looks mad odd there. So I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I do think that I'm gonna stick with what I have here. So I will need to go ahead and set that up. And I'm just gonna white out all of the neutral coloring, even though it's not that much, honestly. Because it's not really that bright where it's going to come through the page, so I'm really not worried about it. And if you hear the noise, that's just my nephew. I don't really mind having to white out. I'm almost kind of used to having to white stuff out in the new planners, just because Erin Condren just did what she wanted to do, which that's fine because it's her, it's her shit. Okay, so I basically, getting sidetracked. So this page, I had like a long sidebar. So obviously I have a silhouette, and it comes with the silhouette mat, but I messed like my mat up so bad that I bought like these new mats from Amazon. It was a little bit cheaper for a 3-pack, was like way less than one price for a silhouette mat. And that mat is so strong that I couldn't use it, even though my stickers cut better on the mat. So I used my silhouette mat to do it, and I just feel like the stickers aren't cutting as great, but that's neither here nor there because it's over with. So what I have decided to do on this page is to make it my overview page. Now, the whole point of me going ahead and getting the neutral page is just because that's a little crooked. And my stickers are on matte removable paper. So if you put something down and you don't like it, so to say, you will be able to lift it back up with no problem. And I'll go ahead and use this one. that other one is just like too tacky, so I didn't want to use it on here, but I do think that next time I would just be doing that. So I did like, and that fits pretty perfect for me. I wanted it to be like that, across there like that. So I wanted to use this page as an overview. If you never watched any of my videos, I usually have to do my overview towards the back of the planner, just because inside the monthly you get these note pages that's behind, but I already have like designated things for those pages. So this will be my January overview, where I let you know what I did good, what I did bad, so forth and so forth. I do feel like that's a little bit crooked, but that's just the crooked person in me that does that. And over here on this page, I have a couple of things that I do want to go ahead and get done. So obviously we already have the January set up. This box will be my this month box, and what I mean by this month is that will be like all my totals for the month. So I don't know why I just said totals, but like any anything, like for instance, anything that's coming up like in sinking funds, anything financially that I'll have to be doing, I do want to go ahead and put it in this box, just so I know that it's coming up. Because a lot of times we save and we have these sinking funds, and then the problem is that we have the sinking funds, and then you know, we don't really plan out. And I the whole point of it is to make sure that, you know, you have all your ducks in a row. So for instance, if I have a sinking fund like for Leia's birthday, by the time I can put in this box that, you know, this is what I want to do with that money in this month, just so that I always have a clear goal for what it is that I want to do. And that's mainly my whole thing with budgeting and planning, is just so that, you know, it's always a place for your money and you don't end up trying to like figure out like what's going on. So I am gonna write this out. I honestly almost really didn't need to, because I am gonna use this and then just put goals. And if you hear the Paw Patrol again, that is my nephew. And I'm just gonna put goals here, because these will be my monthly goals and my monthly financial goals. So usually in my monthly view, I'll go ahead and list my goals over there. I probably won't be doing that this year, just because we have these extra dashboard places, and I always go ahead and so do not mind this ratchet ass setup right now, because I was just testing how it would cut, and since I'm not about wasting paper, I am using the little test kit just to see how everything fits. So it's fine, but I do love these dots. The dots over there. So I will be using these, but I always like to have like 4 goals. So I am gonna put that there. And I do have a lot of circles because I do like to use the circles over there, even though they're giving me a hard time, but I know what it is. So in my haste of trying to make sure, because sticker making is very difficult in terms of when you start getting to like really small things and smaller shapes. So in me trying to get the right kind of shape, I did an internal offset. So that caused my stickers to cut, my little circles to cut 2 times, but it's fine for now. And then last but not least, this little whole part, I'm not going to use it as a habit tracker. That is how I use it in my, that is how I use it in my, that is how I use it in my actual life planner, but I won't be using it like that here. It will be like my savings tracker. So all the totals from like my cash envelopes, I will be using that in this section. And actually, that is a little bit too long. So I am going to cut it. I'm just gonna get my slice tool. And this, I call this little thing like a little washi cutter, but that's not what it is. It's a bookmark. And I'm just gonna lift up the sticker. And hopefully it cut it. All right, so now that's fine. Just used to have to make like a little trim. And I believe this one should fit perfectly. I think when it came to like the measurements, because it's like a oval, it's pretty almost hard to try to not get it exact, because I have my ruler. I feel like that's lopsided. I don't know why. I feel like that's a little lopsided, I guess. Okay, so I did just want to cut that off a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the little savings tracker sticker here. I'm telling you, my silhouette is getting that matte. I'm just gonna go ahead and get another silhouette matte. Even though I like that other matte, it's just that it's too strong. If anybody have like any tips in as far as like when you have a really like new, like it's too sticky, like sticky. So yeah, so savings tracker. So I have 3 savings accounts, and it's very hard sometimes for me when I'm going to go ahead and close out my budget and just figure out what it is that I actually saved, like from the whole month, what I saved in terms of my cash envelopes and what I just actually went to save out my paycheck, because I do that as well. So the whole point of that is just to really just take my finances really serious this year and make sure that everything is like done to the T. And I'm gonna get one more circle, little circle thought. And these is not straight, but is not the end of my world because this is like my planner. So this is gonna be my setup for the whole year. This is how I'm gonna do these note pages. And just because I haven't, like, there's note kits out there, but I haven't seen, it was one that I liked, but then she went ahead and discontinued it. So I just decided just to like make my own, just so I don't have any issues. This is how I want it to look as far as like my overview. I have my, this month, whatever I have financially coming up, my financial goals. Oh, I didn't tell you what this is for. So again, I did tell you guys I have an Etsy shop. So any Etsy shop expenses or anything like that is going to go in this little box. Any materials, anything like that, just so I can keep track of, is it even worth, you know, continuing to have this shop? We'll see. And obviously this is my monthly view. This is where I'll go ahead and put like my bill due stickers. I'll go ahead and put out my bills for the month. I do set this up again in my budget video, so I won't be doing that right now here. What I will be doing is showing you how I set up like my expense stickers trackers. So this is a compliment card from Erin Condren, and these are coil clips connectors. These are also from Erin Condren. What I do like to do is go ahead and attach these. And I will go ahead and use my expense stickers, and it's just my stickers as far as like leave that box. Leave the box. As far as what it is that I use, like for my cash envelopes.
Why you put the box?
I said leave the box. That go in the room. So I do go ahead and, so this is the back. I do go ahead and attach it right here just so it could clip in and out like that. And what I go ahead and do, these are my expense stickers. They're in my shop right now. Go in the room with that. Go in the room with that. And I'm gonna use these colors. Go in the room. Go in the room with the chalk. Go in there with the chalk. It's too dark. Let's go. And then I'll just go ahead and list down the categories and how it is that what I want them to be. So for instance, this would be unbudgeted. We'll do this as my household expenses. We'll do shopping for this one. The yellow will be other. And this is like for anything that I like anything that I budget into my budget but I don't weekly check in for. We'll go household shopping, other. We'll go gas. We'll go travel. And if you hear noise, that's just like my nephew. And I think that's about it, right? Or do I want to use the pink for something? Budgeted household shopping, other gas, travel. and food. Okay, so basically what I'd like to do is to go ahead, and these might be a little difficult to pop out because this is the old ass paper that I was using. But again, I didn't like to waste stickers. So it will be that. So I will go ahead and lay this here. And we'll know that any sticker food wise, that's what I'll be using. And then we have travel, and we'll just line them up. I don't care if they're straight or not, because I just don't. Well, I want them to be somewhat straight. Not like that. Yes. We have shopping. We have household, and we got the good old unbudgeted. And then last but not least, we'll have other. And again, this is like, for instance, like my Marcus account. And that is not straight, but once again, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. My Marcus account, like I was saying, I do factor it in my budget, but I don't weekly check in for it. So that's when this comes into place. Like every time that it comes out, I do go ahead and mark it here. So this will probably be like my card for the next. Sometimes I like to change it up every 6 months, but for the most part, I really like these colors. So it will probably end up being the same compliment card for the whole year, but this is what my setup will be for my monthly view. And all this stuff you can go ahead and find on the Erin Condren website. I do have a referral code that you could get $10 off your first purchase. It can be on anything on the site. So if you're interested in picking up any of these things, you could go ahead and use my referral code to go ahead and do that. And the last thing I do want to show you is just this bookmark. So I'm just gonna bookmark where I want certain things at. This is what I use these for. So this is gonna go here basically, just so when I close the book, I'll be able to see where it is that I want to be at, because the first thing when I open my planner is I want to go ahead and look at my actual budget. So that will probably be it for this video. Like I said, this page is going to be for my pay dates. This will be for my credit score and debt, you know, where I'm at my progress with my debt tracker, sinking funds. This is my note pages. We have the overview. We have the this month financial things going on, my financial goals, my Etsy shop expenses, and then my saving trackers from all my accounts. And then we have the monthly view, which will show all my bills and paydays and any little savings deposits. I am going to start tracking those as well as if you hear my nephew, anybody that has a son, I will be checking on you guys very more often, because I don't know how my sister does it, but he's an actual little psychopath. I have a daughter. I want to strangle her, but that's a whole different kind of thing. This is my little card that I use to track my expenses out my cash envelope. So this is how we'll be looking there. And then, you know, we have the usual setup, which stay tuned for that video, and that will be it. If you guys would like to see any of my budgeting videos that I have coming up, we are in the middle of December already, which I cannot believe at all. Just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting that bell for notifications of my next upload, just so you're notified when that video is there and you'll be able to see it. I do have a lot more setup videos coming because I did buy the planner with the extra 50 note pages in there, so I do plan on putting those to use, especially when it comes to like little trackers and things like that. I have a lot of things that I do want to go ahead and use those notes for, so don't forget to, again, subscribe. I mean, why else would you be watching me if you wasn't going to subscribe? And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.